Hey guys, just a quick one. This is the branch vlog for, let me just get rid of that, 0.1.8.9. It was the NPCs and UX UI, so user experience UI branch, just looking at tweaks. So the main things to discuss is if we just look at the create idle sprites ones, so you see I've done loads of them. All those, and then Jackie, infected Jackie, and Sarah, and yeah, I was a lot of work. If I go to NPCs, there's only a couple of sprites per each one, but it was just the fact there was so many of them. So we see here, I've kind of done this sort of concept. So there's like the idle, there's the top two, so we've got eyes closed, eyes open, eyes closed. Sometimes they move a bit. Needs fully fleshing, but I just want, this is like a placeholder idle sprites. Get something of substance in, sorry, to stamp it. It started, it's beginning. Let's keep going. So these sprites will be significantly more filled for the majority of the NPCs. Some more than others. Like Barry, for example, of Morks is a bit more of like a true side character rather than like an NPC. I guess you like third sort of character. So the top two idols. There's this one where it's like the eyes close a bit, so I'm referring to that as like sensing, so they know something's up, or they know they're looking at you a certain way. It's like that, just like normal humans, isn't it? You know, like squint your eyes a bit. And then there's the talking one, so mouth open, eyes open, and then squinting, mouth open. So then when I bounce between the idols and the talking and the sensing, it'll give it'll make it look like they're talking properly. There's a bit more of a, rather than just the mouth is constantly open and things like that. There's a bit like mouth open, mouth closed, eyes open, eyes closed. A bit more breathe a bit more life into it. So there's like Barry, then yeah. So there's Craig, David, loads of them. Some of the infected, some of the soldiers, and then like the Marines. And then I did a couple of those sprites and I turned them into flipbooks, create their own animation source. So these will all be idle, even though they've got different names, because I can just swap out that further down the line. Yeah, and then after doing the art side of it under assets, I then do the blueprint side of it. And same again, so all these exactly the same, but they have their own animation blueprint and actual blueprint. Blueprint is the same as, it's like a master NPC. So you can see on the bottom line, parent class, master NPC blueprint. And then the animation blueprints are all very similar. We just go to, so owning character is Dylan. So the Dylan animation blueprint, the owner tasked the Dylan blueprint to the animation blueprint, and then very similar setup. They've all got the same sort of NPC thing, very basic. So there's idle, there's walk vertically, there's walk horizontally, and as you can imagine, it's like if velocity Y, so up down, not up down, forwards backwards because it's 2.5D. If velocity forwards backwards is going down in number, then they are going down vertically. If it's staying the same, then don't go back to the idle. So they just stop moving. And then same horizontally. So is it the X? Yeah, if the X if the X is the same and the Y is the same, then make it idle. If the X is not the same, yeah, not, it's like not equals to, yeah, so not the same, or the Y is greater, then that, and then it goes to walk horizontally, and then I probably could change it actually to get rid of the Y. And then yeah, you can see just like greater than, less than, that sort of concept for all of them. All the NPCs have that sort of 3 loop. You know, from when I discussed the enemies have quite a radically different one. If we just get like split head. Yeah, so here we go. Even before we've got that state machine, which was just standard on that one, we've got the health, whether they're injured, so it triggers like the injury, so you shoot them and then a hole comes out of them, and then it moves to the animation sprites where they've got like a hole sort of thing. Bit more nuanced than that, but essentially that. And then injured or final form. Some of the enemies have multiple forms. And then yeah, inside here, idle, hunt, bite, walk, death, and walk has a walk up in it, so walk up or walk. Different, made them at 2 separate times, 2 separate skill levels and understandings. Definitely can radically improve all of it. But yeah, so that was the idle sprites I've discussed here. Not only is the idle sprites, it's also the visual and the code inside of it, so the blueprint side of it for all of them, all the way through. So that was not enemies, NPCs. That was busy. That was that. Added in, fade out into the messages. Yeah, let me show you. So pick them up. Jock. Fades out, fades in. Fades out, fades in. So you see, it's just a bit more, just a bit more like, slick, nice, really basic, stupidly basic. Let me find it for you. It's so silly. It's all like, because I've done a lot of Premiere Pro at uni, and I did a lot of like PowerPoint animation stuff throughout my life. Yeah, stuff like this. So name goes here. You see, you got a fade in, fade out. Do this and that. You go fade in, fade out, and that's fade out. We've got fade in. Then let's go to NPC. Oh, this is where it's all object-oriented programming. So, it's so much better. NPC. Here we go. So let's shrink that a bit just so you can see a bit better. We've got show message. That was the same as before. All the way through, can be talked to, and then obviously it pops up, disappears, pops up, disappears. So the name is there, talk to, talk to him, name disappears, gone, and then text comes up, and then gone, and then back to the name. But it's just like on off, like a light switch. There's no like dim fade transition thing. So then you saw that fade in, fade out. So then I'm just saying can be talked to. When that happens, interaction widget, which was on off, message widget that was on off, is now plays animation fade out, so it fades off. Wait 2.5, wait a quarter of a second, and then make the name the talking element. So the name disappears, and then the name is gone, and then the message comes in, visible, and then the message fades in. And same again, and then the message fades out, and then eventually the name fades back in. That just really straightforward, but I'll show it one more time. You'll see, like, it's just nicer. I don't know if I'll do it for the items, but yeah, like, it's not final form, perfected yet, polished, but just a bit slicker, just nice. So that side of it, so yeah, message one and interaction one. There was a mismatch in the flipbooks for the zombies uninjured idle. I think it was showing as injured idle something. Can't remember exactly, but I just had to repoint those, those flipbooks you saw in the animation blueprint. Just say it's actually this one, please. I think that's it for the branch really. It was an awful lot of just drawing. Right, really good, really enjoyable. So this is a quick vlog compared to most. Now I'm going into level based vlogs. So I want to call them rooms, but they are in separate levels, so I refer to them as levels. So I did do a cafeteria in a very old build. I've got a lot of the assets still, which will hold up for now. So I can repurpose those, tweak them a little bit. So I've rebuilt the cafeteria level. I'm going to also incorporate a door as well, so cafeteria will have its own door, because as I discussed in another video, I managed to create that Resident Evil transition door. So you see that going to the bathroom, the colour of the door, like that. Managed to copy it, colour of the door. Now, if it doesn't overlap, we should be able to go to the hallway now. God damn it. Sorry. Alright, let me try again. One more go. It's because it just overlaps. Funny. Awkwardness. Oh my god, I will show you it. Let me just blast through it. There we go. Hallway. Dark door. It's dark door. It took longer than it should have. Light door, so on and so forth. So yeah, each room's going to have its own doors. I'll update the doors at some point. It might have a specific branch it's on at some point, just to really hash them all out. But cafeteria will have a cafeteria door incorporated in this branch, and then Sarah's bedroom will have Sarah door. So yeah, going to room/level based branches for a while, just to flesh out the world, because I'm conscious that's the main thing that has not seen any love in a long period of time. Just making the world bigger, and there's more to the world than three rooms and a hallway and and 2 bathrooms. So that is what I'll be working on. We'll see how long it'll take. They're only going to be version 3 quality, so everything but the final polish. So I don't need to spend like a week detailing the background of it, because if I just explain how it works, because it's 2.5D, you only see
base boulder/gom repository files navigation.
What on earth?
1 sorted, number 282 added health watch thumbnail and sprite. 2. 1 sorted, number 245 create idle sprites for NPC Sarah.
There must be a key phrase that activates the text to speech. I do a lot of Microsoft Learn certifications, and I cannot read 45 pages of MS Learn, so sometimes I text to speech it while I'm on like a stationary cycle on my desk. That's why that's there. That thing. Pretty cool. Yeah, read aloud it's called. If you fancy it, I recommend it. Yeah, so that was interesting. Yeah, I was discussing how you only see the back of the room and the floor and a bit of the ceiling. You don't see the sides, so the sides are actually here just as level boundaries to stop you falling off the side, and to allow don't think this room doesn't have a nav mesh, but yeah, to make the nav mesh bounds be boxed in. As you know what I mean, like you've got a box, you put stuff in the box, the elements, the walls of the box, each side, it creates the boundaries of what's inside the element, that concept, but with navigation, and you're not running off into oblivion. So yeah, I only really need to do, I'll probably replicate the floors, copy the floors from what's already there, copy the ceiling for now. And when I say I'll make the new rooms, it'll just be the back, so the back part of the room, and then assets to go in the room, like so. I will, at least for version 3, version 4 polish will be, it'll be perfect, but version 3 stage, ceiling, floor, side walls, and there's an invisible wall here I don't show it. But otherwise, yeah, you could fall off by just going down. There's an invisible wall right here that you can't select unless you're looking in this bit, the outliner. That'll all be generic. That'll change, assets will change, and then that's that branch done. Same again with Sarah, back room, back wall, assets, and then that room's done. Yeah, that's it. It's getting somewhere. Yeah, exciting stuff. Thank you.